Welcome back to the Bee's Tales. We have been looking at a few Indian authors for the past few weeks, isn't it? The stories were predominantly Indian. This time I have chosen a book that is popular almost all over the world. It is called The Tiger Who Came to Tea. It has been written by Judith Kerr and it has been published by HarperCollins UK. It's a book that has been popular with children from who are very small to your age. Let's find out what it says. The Tiger Who Came to Tea, written and illustrated by Judith Kerr. Once there was a little girl called Sophie, and she was having tea with her mummy in the kitchen. Do you people do that at tea time? Do you have tea with your parents? Now that there's a lockdown, there is so much of an opportunity, isn't it? Parents are at home, so you're able to have tea and lunch and dinner, everything with them, isn't it? Yeah. So once there was a girl called Sophie and she also liked having tea with her mummy in the kitchen. Suddenly, there was a ring at the door. Sophie's mummy said, I wonder who that can be. It can't be the milkman because he came in the morning. It can't be the boy from the grocer's because this isn't the day that he comes. There's a day when the grocery store sends things. This is not that day. And it can't be Daddy because why would Daddy ring the bell? He has a key. Well, we'd better open the door and see. Sophie opened the door and there was a big, stripy tiger. The tiger said, Excuse me, I'm very hungry. Do you think I could have tea with you? Sophie's mummy said, Of course, come in. It's very nice of her, isn't it? So there is the tiger and Sophie and her mummy, and they're all having tea together. Tiger came and sat down at the table, and Sophie's mummy said, Would you like a sandwich? But the tiger didn't take one sandwich. What do we do when we are guests? We go to somebody's house and somebody says, little one, there's a plate of cake for you. Do you eat the entire cake? No, you eat one piece out of it, isn't it? What did the tiger do? Instead of taking one sandwich, he took all the sandwiches on the plate and swallowed them in one big mouthful. Finished. And he still looked hungry. So Sophie passed him the buns. Now, do you think that now that he's eaten the sandwiches, his tummy would be full? No, but the tiger didn't eat just one bun. He ate all the buns on the dish. And then he ate all the biscuits and all the cake until there was nothing left to eat at the table. So Sophie's mummy said, Would you like a drink? And the tiger drank all the milk in the milk jug and all the tea in the teapot. That's a very hungry tiger indeed. And then he looked around the kitchen to see what else he could find. What do you think he would have found? He ate all the supper that was cooking in the saucepans. Mummy had been getting dinner ready, so the kitchen had a lot of saucepans with curry and chapati and rice and all that on it. He ate all of that, and then he saw the fridge, and he ate all the food in the fridge. And he went to the cupboards and went and opened all the packets and tins and ate from that as well. And he drank all the milk and all the orange juice and all of daddy's drinks and all of the water in the tap. Oh God. Look at that, drinking from the tap. And somebody is very happy sitting next to him. See? Sophie is very happy. She's a very nice, giving person who loves sharing her things. And by the time the water also went into his tummy, the tiger was full. Then he said, "Thank you for my nice tea. I think I'd better go now." And he went. Sophie's mummy said, "I don't know what to do. I've got nothing for daddy's supper. The tiger has eaten it all." What to do? Daddy will come home now. But what was worse, Sophie found that she couldn't have her bath. Why? Because the tiger had drunk all the water in the tap. There's no water even in the tap. Just then, Sophie's daddy came home. So Sophie and her mummy told him what had happened. That's what happens when our daddies come home also, isn't it? When our daddies and mummies who have gone to work come back home, what do we do? Do you know what happened today? I did this, I went to school, I did that. Oh yeah, now you can't go to school because of the lockdown. But usually when everything was like before, that's what you used to do, isn't it? When your daddy and mummy came back home from work, you would tell them, "Do you know what my friend did today? And do you know what happened in the house next door? And do you know that when I was coming back from school, I saw this?" Isn't it? Yeah, like that when daddy came home, Sophie and her mummy told him all that had happened and how the tiger had eaten all the food and drunk all the drink. And Sophie's daddy said, "I know what we'll do. I've got a very good idea. We'll put on our coats and we'll go to a cafe." Have you heard the word cafe before? A cafe, a coffee shop. What is the spelling of cafe? C-A-F-E, and then there's this line on top. So you don't pronounce it as caf or caf. You pronounce it as cafe. Have you heard the brand Nescafe? Check the spelling of it next time. So now Sophie, her parents have gone out to the cafe. How did they go? They went out in the dark and all the street lamps were lit and all the cars had their lights on and they walked down the road to the cafe. There. That is Sophie and her parents walking down to the cafe. And then they had a lovely supper with sausages and chips and ice cream. And in the morning, Sophie and her mummy went shopping and they bought lots more things to eat. And they also bought a very big tin of tiger food in case the tiger should come to tea again. But he never did. That was the only day that the tiger came to tea. Did you enjoy the story? Yes, this is a story that's very popular among children, and the author has written a small note about why she wrote the story. So she says, "I first told the story to my small daughter long time ago. She was very critical of my other stories. She never used to like the other stories, but used to say, 'Talk the tiger, please.' So when she and her brother were both at school and I had more time, I thought I would make it into a picture book. And to my amazement, it is still here 50 years later." So the story was written some 50 years earlier, when people used to cook food at home and eat. They never used to go out to the restaurant unless it was a very special occasion. But Sophie and her parents could go out and eat only because the tiger came to tea and finished all their food, isn't it? So she got a chance to sit with her parents and have dinner in a nice place because of the tiger. She was very happy, isn't it? Well, I hope you liked the story. If you did, please don't forget to like, share and subscribe to the video. Until we meet again, stay safe, stay at home. Bye-bye.